Alright, now, look here. We reach part C, a question 10 from the CSEC Maths 2021. We do part A and B already, right? Them I did matrices, but vectors you know, right? Now, when it comes to the vector, I know, are something what many people find challenging still, even with the matrices. But anyway, when I look at it, after all, remember, so question 10 with there, you know, and the last question. As you go on, the question them get more difficult and you have to do more work for the same marks, right? But anyway, some people say them not too comfortable with vectors. But anyway, we could look at this one and see. It say the diagram below shows triangle OAB. So you have triangle OAB, alright? In which OA equal R. You see the R here, so OA equal R. OB equal S. OB, I have S. And remember, say, when you name the vectors with the n numbers, I have a capital letter them, and you put the arrow on top. But if you name with a single letter, have a common letter, lowercase, right? So you have uppercase for the two n letters, but lowercase for the single letter, alright? In addition, E is the midpoint of CD, alright? The midpoint, yes, so. OC, you say OC, from O to C, a 3/4 OA, alright? And AD, a 3/2 AB, 2/3 I mean AB. Write in terms of R and S in the simplest form and expression for. Alright, I'm going to copy certain things and put it over the next screen. I'm going to copy, hold on there. I'm going to copy the diagram, put it over here, so. Let me magnify it. Alright. Then we're going to copy this piece of information here. And put it, I'm going to put it right here, so. Alright. And then they want CD, OE. CD and OE. We just write down them the one there. If we find CD and OE. Alright. In terms of R and S. In terms of R and S. Copy and put this right here, so. Now, let me look on this thing here now. You see, they say OC a 3/4 OA. Find this little writing on the diagram itself. So you see OC from yaso to yaso, a 3/4. So this a 1/4 and this a 3/4 the way. We just have put that here, so. And then AD from A to D at 2/3 AB. So, from here so to here so, at 2/3. So therefore from here so to here so a 1/3. You see? Let me say, 2/3 of the way. Alright? That means that if from here so to here so a 40 centimeter, then this a 30 and this a 10. And if from here so to here so a 30 centimeter, then this at from A to D would have be 20 and D to B would have be 10. Right? So O to C are 2/3 of the way, C to A, no, from O to C are 3/4 of the way. So therefore C to A, a quarter of the way, all the way from OA. If you go from A to B, from A to D are 2/3 of the way, and then from D to B are 1/3 of the way, 1/3 of the distance. Alright, in terms of R and S, CD. CD now. CD would have be this, right? Now, if you look on it from C to D, you remember the triangle law of vectors. Now, from C to D means say, you go this way, from C to D. Now, I'm going to put 2 arrows on the resultant. Remember the resultant? And when you add 2 vectors, the answer you get at the resultant, you call the resultant, just like how when you add 2 numbers, the answer you get, you call the sum. Now the resultant means say you can walk from C directly to D. But if people block the road, or if people are cuss and fight and God and bad, and you know they fling stone and catch you, war go on right somewhere right along you, so they might fling back and stone and make up noise, then you can walk from C to A, then bend the corner and go from A to D. So you can either walk this way, but you don't want to walk there, so you walk up from C to A and then down from A to D. Alright, so it's like say CD equal, equal CA plus AD. You see? Alright. The question is, what is CA in terms of R? CA, a quarter R, you see, from C to A, a quarter the way, the distance. So, what I look on is a quarter R plus AD. AD hour now. Now, from A to D, you don't really have a set sting the feet. You don't really have a set letter feet, right? From A to D. But you know, say at 2/3 the way from A to B. So at 2/3 A B. You can see it as so. From A to D at 2/3 AB. Now, that means you're going to have to find AB in terms of R and S. Now, if you go from A to B, at the same place you end up, if you go from A to O, and then from O to B, you see? You can come down here so. Or if you want, you could have come to O, turn the corner, and then you come O to B. You end up at the same place. You just have to take a longer route, right? You see? Alright. So AB equal what now? Equal OA. If you go OA, so when you walk from A to B, you end up the same place as when you walk from O to A, and then O to A to O, or AO, me should I say. When you walk from A to O, and then go from O to B. So you say plus OB. You see? Now, the thing is now, you see A to O, you are going in the opposite direction to R. R point from O to A, but you are walk from A to O. That means a negative R. Once you do that, a negative. So a negative R. You see? R go so, you know, go from O to A. But you go from A to O, so a negative. And then from O to B, I just S. So negative R plus S. Alright? So, what you have now is that CD equal a quarter R plus 2/3 AB, but AB, which is a negative R plus S, so a 2/3 negative R plus S. You see? So, what you do now, you say CD equal a quarter R plus, multiply out the bracket, well, that's going to be a negative, 2/3 R plus 2/3 S. Quarter R minus 2/3 R, how much? Let me see, do a little fraction. Quarter minus 2/3, LCM of 4 3 is 12. 4 to 12 goes 3 times 3, 1, 3 minus 3 to 12 goes 4 times 4, 2 is 8. 3 minus 8, that's a negative 5 over 12. Alright, so negative 5 over 12. So CD equal negative 5 over 12 R plus 2/3 S. Alright, so we have CD. You see, that's a CD there, so the amount of work you have to do for just 2 marks. My gosh. But anyway, if you show the working, you know, make sure you show the working. But anyway, alright. CD equal negative 5 over 12 R. Let me write it down. CD negative 5 over 12 R plus 1 over 2/3 S. 2/3 S. Alright. And then OE are the next thing. Let me give you a little space. OE. OE. Alright, nice. OE now. Now, OE go from way to way. Oh. Yeah, so there, so you know. Right? So, from O to E, we would that be this, right? Now you can see, so this would have been the resultant. But if you go from O to E, right? If you want to walk straight from O to E, because of the shortest route. But you hear so them a cut tree, or a light post drop, or vehicle broke down and the road block. Where you want to go? The alternate route, although longer, would that be from O to C. You bend the corner and go from C to E. You see? So OE equal OC plus OE. Plus CE, I mean. So make we see how that goes. Let me rub out some of the things that I may have up here. So. Alright. So therefore OE equal, if you go from O to E, you're not the same place as if you go from O to C, then you bend the corner and go C to E. You see it? So, let me see what I'm going to say now. OE equal OC hour. OC a 2/3 R. So OC, no, let me get 2/3 from a 3/4 R. OC a 3/4 R. So 3/4 R plus CE hour now. From C to E, a halfway from C to D. Because E are the midpoint. So half CD plus half CD. But we find CD up here already. So half our problem gone, half our problem solved. Let me rub out this thing here. So what we have is that OE equal 3/4 R plus half hour now. Half a -5/12 R plus 2/3 S. So we just simplify that now. 3/4 R minus, it will be minus 5/2/12 R plus half a 2/3 or 1/3 S. So we're going to do this with this now. Equal to 3/4 R minus 5/24 R. Factor out the R at 3/4 minus 5/24 come here, so plus 1/3 S. But we calculate the 3/4 business, so 3/4 minus 5/24 how much? So LCM at 24, 4 into 24, 6, 6 3 is 18 minus 24 into 24, 1 time, 155. 18 minus 5 how much? 13, 40, 18 or 13. 13/24. So OE equal 13/24 R plus 1/3 S. Anyway, you just only wonder if I did make any mistake or so. Remember, in the exam, once you do the right thing, even if you make a mistake, you might not even lose no mark. If it's a what we call an honest mistake. But anyway, 13/24 R plus 1/3 S. So you have that. Alright. So that's C. And then we have D now. Alright, make we do D now on different video now.